God cannot be an object of awareness. If God were an object, he would be limited, defined, contained within consciousness. But then who would be the one perceiving that object? Objects appear in awareness, but God is not inside awareness as one thing among others. God is the ground that makes awareness itself possible. That is why it cannot be an object. It cannot be seen from the outside. It cannot be imagined, because the very act of seeing already happens within it. This is why attachment to any image of God, even sacred ones, prevents the knowing of God. Every image turns God into something finite. True knowing begins when the mind releases its grip on images and remains in the quiet clarity that comes before thought. Here, awareness does not perceive God. It is God. Because the deepest level of consciousness and the divine ground are not two separate realities. The true meaning of what religious language calls God is not an object we perceive, imagine, or think about. God is the very ground of awareness. God is not what consciousness knows. God is what consciousness is before it knows anything. That is why God cannot be found somewhere outside. It can only be discovered within by becoming aware of this ground itself. Beneath personality, memory, emotions, and identity, there is a deeper layer untouched by time and change. This ground is not created, not personal, not belonging to individual I. It is the same ground as the being of God itself. This is not a poetic metaphor, it is a precise description of how consciousness recognizes its own source.